Building a large expressway is a bit like running a relay at the Olympics. The earthworks team runs the first leg. The structures team runs the second. They hand the baton to the pavements team, who build the road and seal it. Then the finishing team brings the project home. That's where the project is right now, laying the final seal and completing all the finishing touches: lights, signs, barriers and road markings. Road pavement construction on the expressway was completed in December 2021, and sealing is well advanced. In the north, sections of the expressway look ready for traffic. The final asphalt surfacing is down and the barriers are up. Road marking is complete and directional signs are being installed. Over the whole 22 kilometres, we have sealed 95% of the road pavement with chip seal. And 75% of the final smooth asphalt seal has been laid. The remainder will be completed by April. At Tamaheri, a series of traffic switches has begun. Each switch will unlock a different part of the southern interchange for final finishing work. Access to Cherry Lane, Bollard Road and the Tamaheri Eventide Retirement Village has changed. This community is now connected via Alfred Main Drive to Birchwood Lane. Traffic on State Highway 1 has been diverted onto the Eastern Expressway lanes. Our crews are now completing paving and finishing on the Western lanes. In the north, Resolution Drive is being extended to connect with the expressway. Construction of road pavement, curbing and drainage is progressing well. Near to Neil Street, an underpass has been built under Resolution Drive to extend the city's network of shared paths for walking and cycling. These paths will eventually extend across the expressway to Horsham Downs. At Ruakura, we've overcome an unexpected problem caused by iron oxidizing bacteria. As you watch this aerial video, you'll see a rusty red substance in our drains and swales. This red sludge is iron ochre, and it was blocking the underground pipes that drain water away from the road pavement. At Ruakura, the expressway is 5 metres below the natural ground level. Water draining from the banks on either side is high in iron. Bacteria in the soil combine oxygen from the air with iron from the water to create iron oxide, which forms sludge. This process releases energy to fuel the bacteria's growth and reproduction. To overcome this, an extra layer of rock has been placed under the road pavement to drain water away from the road and into the roadside swales. Barriers of various kinds will extend the full length of the project. They're designed to prevent vehicles crossing the centre line or driving off the road.
So for this project we've got lots of barrier. There's probably more than 80 kilometres worth, I'd say, if you totaled it all up. There's 3 different types of barrier that we can choose from. And for all the different barrier systems, the idea is to keep you on the road. We've got a rigid barrier, which is the concrete system. We've got a semi-rigid barrier, which is the steel rail and post system. And we've got the flexible barrier system, which is the wire rope. So for the project, we've got lots and lots of wire rope barrier. So we want to use that system wherever we can, both in the median and on the edge of the road. The best thing about the wire rope is it's the most forgiving system. Semi-rigid, as I said, you use it for shorter runs, and you also use it for transitioning in stiffness to areas where you use the rigid barrier. So the rigid barrier will be used for protecting important things like bridges, columns for bridges or railways and things like that. So with the barriers down the full length of the job, it's a much safer outcome than having gaps and a piecemeal approach. So the full length barriers just make the road much safer.
750 lights and 500 light poles are being installed, mainly around the interchanges where vehicles enter and exit the expressway. At Tamaheri, the first gantry is about to be built to carry large directional signs that will overhang the expressway. These are strong steel structures designed to withstand gale force winds. Smaller directional signs are going up across the site. 700 signs will be placed along the 22 kilometres of expressway. The team building the Hamilton section have grappled with a number of challenging issues, including in recent times the effects of the COVID pandemic on supplies and resources. Since our last video update, the completion has been reset to the middle of 2022, and a date will be advised in the next couple of months.